Before we get to answering what the worth of a currency is, we must first define what is a currency. Currencies are tokens used for transactions within a specific country. They allow us to attain certain goods and services and allow us to trade for these goods whether directly or indirectly. A currency is typically seen within banknotes or coins. However, in today's time, modern money also consists of electrical money. An example would be credit and debit cards. Each country in the world has their own currency, and that currency follows their own value. However, there is a special exemption to countries under a monetary and economic union, in which countries under that union would follow a similar currency and would then follow the value of that currency, whether it rises or falls. An example of an economic and monetary union that exists in today's world would be the European Union, in which countries under this union would follow the currency of euro. Now we can answer the question, what is the worth of a currency? So, the worth of currency can be determined by seeing whether it appreciates or depreciates. Appreciation is having a stronger currency and enables us to buy more foreign currency. It is caused by higher demand for our local currency. Now, we move to how this will look like on a graph. We will be using the Philippine peso as an example. In the appreciation graph, as you can see, the demand line shifts to the right. For depreciation, it means having a weaker currency and enables foreigners to buy more of our currency. It is caused by lower demand for our local currency. In the depreciation graph, we can see that the supply line shifts to the right.
I'm going to say how it's seen in our everyday lives, specifically here in the Philippines. The first example would be groceries. As you all know, the Philippine peso recently depreciated, and this means that our Philippine peso got weaker. This would in turn make imports more expensive and therefore make our groceries also more expensive. The second example would be traveling abroad. The value of your currency mostly determines how much you can spend abroad, as if you have a weak currency, you can't spend much compared to if you have a strong one. Lastly, OFWs can benefit from this because if they're sending money from, let's say, the US to here in the Philippines, their loved ones here in the Philippines can receive more money since the worth of Philippine peso decreased.
So now that we know that appreciation and depreciation can affect us in many ways, even if the signs aren't obvious at first, since now we know that the worth of the currency can affect us in many ways, we can now make critical comments and analysis on the action our government makes.